Hi guys, welcome guys, it's Gmo here, or as other people call me Zemo, with my DD deck profile that I got for you guys. This is the same exact one that I used in that in the how to pull off Crystal Siege combo video that I uploaded. Anyways, let's get down to it. So first, we got one copy of Judgment King Armageddon. He is in here because he's a rank 8. He's good to go into rank 8 plays. He's a target for Savant Thomas. And plus, if you somehow do get him, you can put him in the pendulum zone and just outscale outplay with that 800 cowboy effect. And its monster effect, like, no, I don't really, its monster effect is okay. It can't be destroyed by spell trap effects that do not target it, but that doesn't really matter this time because people are already playing stuff like Drowning Mirror Force, Storming, Quaking, so it's the monster effect is usually going to be irrelevant, but it is still a 3k beater that you can maybe push for game, and its pendulum effect can help you do that. 3 copies of Abyss Ragnarok. This card is a combo piece. He lets you extend the combos, so you play 3 of them. 2 copies of Savant Thomas, since this is rank 8 DDs. You do want to play 2 Savant Thomases. This is the most optimal number to play, because like you don't want to clog with 3 unless you want to play like trade in, and you can play like play like 3 Thomases, and you can take out some of the other cards like trade ins. 1 copy of DD8. This card. I don't know, like I like it at 1 because it's just a little Fortuna, and like I almost want to cut it out from the deck completely because I rarely get to use him. Like I rarely get to use him to make stuff, but he's still in there because he's level 1 tuna, and he's better than like Night Howling. 3 copies of Copernicus. Copernicus essentially lets you. It's a combo piece. It lets you send stuff to the graveyard, so it's like basically Foolish Burial. It's a recurable Foolish Burial. If you do have access to Pendulum summoning him, you can then use its Pendulum, since it is a Pendulum summon him out, and just use him for a quick Foolish effect. Easy. 3 copies of Swirl Slime. This card starts up all your combos. Basically, Swirl Slime is one of the key cards to pull off Crystal Siege. And sometimes, if you open up like stupid, you can pull off Crystal Siege Galaxy, which is Crystal Wing Secret Dragon, Curse King Siegfried, and Titanic Galaxy. 2 copies of Necklace Slime. A lot of like OCG players are playing this at 3. I honestly like this is the one card I chose to cut out because I'm playing the Cupidity version. Like I honestly still kind of hate banishing my cards, but it's like the math shows that Cupidity has a really low chance, so it's kind of irrelevant. We have 3 copies of DD Lamia. Lamia is a great card. Lamia in Swirl Slime is almost a 2 card combo to setting up Crystal Siege. Depending what else you have in your hand, like maybe you have like a gate, or like you have a Kepler or something. And we got 3 Keplers. Kepler is just to search your gates. It's just to like search Stratos, basically. For spells, we got 2 Alert Darknesses. This is the TCG ban list. Got 2 alerts. If you were using the OCG, you would play like double upstarts, or like triple upstarts, or whatever, or like Harpy Stardust and stuff. One copy of One Thorn, 2 Pot of Cupidities, aka Pot of Stupidity. So what this does is you banish the top 10 cards of your deck face down, draw 2 cards, basically Pot of Greed. The player who you do have the option to check your face down. That's a ruling that you really should know. You can check your face down, so that's really helpful. And then it's just literally Pot of Greed for this deck. You can't use Cupidity in every deck, however. You can only really use it in cards that only need like 1-2 cards to go off. If you use it in something like like Cardi Dema, like Cardi Dema is not deaf. You're kind of like fucked. I know it's a bad example. Like, you only really use Cupidity in combo decks. Or 60 cards. Because, I mean, like, triple Cupidity, like, a 60 card deck actually isn't bad. This is a new card that we have. It's called Pot of Avidity. Target 3 banished monsters, shuffle all 3 into the deck, and then draw a card. So, it's kind of like a reverse Cupidity. You shuffle 3 monsters from... You shuffle 3 of your banished monsters back into the deck, you draw, and then you draw a card. It's just kind of like free advantage. You can actually place a third Cupidity if you want. Since I want to keep the deck at 40 cards, I'm taking out 8 Cupidity. Then we got 2 copies of Twin Twister. With the amount of searching, I don't think a third one is needed, and you can side the third one if you want to. 1 Burial from a different dimension, again to recycle stuff. You could also place Burial with another Pot of Avidity if you so do wish. And then 3 copies of Dark Contract with Konami, because this is literally Stratos. During your main phase, you can add a DD monster from your deck to your hand. This is what I find kind of dumb, guys. Stratos is like, what's card is doing a special? Add a hero monster. Oh, Dark Contract with the gate. Let me add a DD, and it's like it's a continuous. So once per turn, you can always add a DD. But the reason Stratos doesn't have a hard once per turn. If it had a hard once per turn, I think this card could come back. And before all the hate I get, saying that it should be banned. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I think the reason why this card's even banned to begin with is because it has no. It's because it could be like looped. And then we're playing. Anyway, to continue with the deck, we're playing 1 copy of Covenant with the Swamp King. AKA Dark Contract with the Swamp King. This is just to extend combos, basically. And yeah. And then for traps, we have 1 Vanity's Emptiness. There's a stupid lock with Vanity's Emptiness. They like literally outskills your opponent so hard. 1 Dark Contract with the Witch. This is, I mean, it's basically like Red Gek, like a continuous like Geki break with the added effect of your opponent can't run over your stuff so easily. So that's pretty helpful. Dark Contract with Airways. This is basically like Royal. This is like Royal Decree. Like this is like a Royal Decree in Trapstone. This is more like Trapstone, honestly, because it negates the effect, and if this card dies, if they like MST it, the effect still goes through. So it doesn't matter. Or at least that's how I believe that's how it is. Let me quickly check the rule. Let me quickly check the ruling of that. I should have checked this before the stream, but I kind of forgot because I thought like it had it. Okay, yeah. So even if it leaves the field, it doesn't say it in Rygar Pro. I don't know why, but even if it leaves the field, it still works. And then we got this. We have 2 Solemn Strikes in the Solemn Warning. Since I built this deck to go first to pull off Crystal Siege, which is how pretty much every DD8 deck works, I chose Solemns as like my trap card because you want those to go first. Like you could replace the Twin Twister. You can side deck the Twin Twisters if you want, but sometimes when you go second, I really like to destroy their back row because this deck hates back row. And, to move on to the extra deck, we got 1 copy of Wave King, Oblivion King Caesar Ragnarok, and if you're playing OCG, you don't really need this, but in TCG, you need this as an out to Cosmos, because Cosmos literally destroy this deck, and it's only because of their stuff like Dark Destroyer and Forerunner, of their untargetable beat sticks. 1 Cruel King Dragon Beowulf, this is the Harpies, this is the heavy stone of the deck. 1 Oracle King Deer, you just really use it for a stepping stone, and plus, you can also revive it so you don't get wrecked by the contract. 2 Blaze King Genghis, this is great. This is like a combo piece you need. 1 copy, and for the Synchros, we got Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, because Crystal Siege. Curse King Siegfried, pretty good. This guy offers you spell and trap negation. This one offers you monster negation. 1 Cyframe Lord Omega. Omega is just great because in this deck there's a fair amount of banishing. You can keep recycling your cards. And also, one thing to note, with product cupidity, you can return them with Cyframe Lord Omega because it says cards. It doesn't say a specific type like monsters, spells, or traps. If it says something like monsters, you wouldn't be able to return your Facedown Vanish cards. But, since it says cards, you can return them, which is really great. We have a Gale King Alexander. This guy is just a stepping stone. One Odd-Eyes Meteor Blade Dragon to extend combo plays. One Librarian, because, you know, Lamia and Copernicus, you can sometimes make it to extend plays. One Formula Synchron, in case you have like a Kepler, a Lamia, or a Necklace Slimer on the field that you just want to get rid of. Sometimes you really want to get rid of Kepler in the deck because sometimes you have to go normal summon Kepler, and that really sucks because it is a level, it has 0 attack, essentially. And for the Exceeds, we got Dank King Kali Yuga. This is a boss monster you want to make late game. Titanic Galaxy. Sometimes you can pull off Crystal Siege Galaxy, in which this is a part of it. But other than that, you know, like, then we have one copy of Divine Dragon Felger. This is just like another rank 8 that I chose. Like, I originally had like Wave King Caesar and Baphomet. Oh, and by the way, this is just cards I was thinking of testing out. Originally, I had Void Ogre Dragon, but the thing is, you can't really make a Void Ogre. It's the card that I prefer to cut out because like this extra deck is really tight. It's tighter than a Virgin. It's tighter than a Virgin, basically. Like, best comparison I can make. Right. Yeah, there's you could also side deck Trishula. That's a really good card, but the problem I have with it is Trish is a go in second card because you want to make sure you get the most value off of its effect. So, you know, banish a card from hand, field, and graveyard. So, the reason I don't main deck this is because it's a go in second. You can side deck this, and for example, like, you can side deck, like, your like, rank 8, like, turn 1 rank 8, like, you can side deck these two. For, like, Trish, you have options of, like, Void Ogre, you got, like, Mistwing, and stuff, like, other cards. So, that's pretty good. I will be doing a TCG DD variant for the guys who want to try like a TCG variant. Basically, the TCG variant's not gonna have like Copernicus, your Savant Thomas, your Orthros, Judgment King Armageddon, your Cupidities. It's gonna be an OCG variant that I personally like, and I would personally run. Yeah. So that's it for the deck profile. I will link the replay of how to do Crystal Siege with this deck in the description below. I will also leave my Twitch and my Twitter so you guys can come check me out on, you know, when we streaming like Yu-Gi-Oh, Titanfall, COD, basically like pretty much any game that I like really have. We can also like usually like I stream Yu-Gi-Oh when there's something like cool, when there's something new that comes out that I like the new Red Eye stuff. I will be testing those new cards out that we just got. So they look pretty cool. I don't know how meta they're gonna make Red Eyes, but anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'm outie.